Ryuki. Are you okay, Mr. Ryuki?
What?
Oh no.
What happened?
Oh no, 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 no. If you're all here...
Oh good, you're okay.
I don't think I'm injured. Why are you here?
Wait, his eyes changed colour.
We will explain later. First, can you tell us what happened here?
I don't know.
Tama's gone grey.
I started seeing things. Then I lost consciousness.
Oh, back on.
Phew. I managed to come back.
Tama.
After you lost consciousness, you were attacked from behind. A high voltage current was delivered to your back, and I was short-circuited. I wasn't able to use any of my functions. But, as you can see, I was able to bring myself back online thanks to my self-repair program.
How nifty.
Did Terra do this?
I don't know. I didn't see the attacker. I don't know anything after you lost control of your bladder.
You mean lost consciousness?
Yeah, whatever.
So, where's Komeiji?
I don't see him here.
There looks to be something on a table there. No, stop him!
No.
Mr. Komeiji, why?
Right, so we're up to... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5, I think. Well, they're all traumatized.
It's the right half of Komeiji's body. I think it's safe to say Terror is the culprit. Ryuki, let's talk to everyone before checking the body. Of course he's not okay. Komeiji was his father. What can you even say in a situation like this? How could this have happened?
Did you see anyone? What about Iris?
I figured that something was up with you guys at Shoma's house earlier. I heard you were talking about Terror and going to Divida. So I got worried and came over. Oh, but we did not come here right away. We first discussed whether we should track you down. I think it was about 2.5 hours after you left that we decided. We thought we should just come straight here and...
It's 11:30 p.m. now, by the way.
Oh wow. We have been out for a while.
No. I didn't see anyone until we got inside the studio. I guess so.
Chizuna?
By anyone, do you mean the culprit?
Well, anyone at all. Like any suspicious figures, maybe?
No, we did not see a single soul.
I see.
That is a bit of an exaggeration. We simply untied the rope that bound you.
Wait, we were tied up?
Rope?
Must be that one over there.
I was tied up with that?
Wait, so we were knocked out and tied up?
Yeah, your hands and feet were tied really tight. When we arrived, we found you on the ground in that state. So, Kizzy and I untied the rope. Well,
Ah, there you are.
Oh, it's you!
Here you are, the receipt for your card payment.
oh, thank you.
Excuse
The
me.
taxi driver.
Who are you?
What? Oh, I am but a humble taxi driver. I forgot to hand you the receipt earlier.
So you drove these four here.
Indeed, that is correct. I was always quite bad with machines, you see. I let others handle the TV, the music, and other such things. Oh, one time I wanted to listen to a CD, but I didn't know how to open the CD player, so I smashed it with my fist.
Okay. Why are you telling me this?
That is just how terrible with machines I am. That is why I could not handle the card payment as smoothly as I would have liked.
Okay, I know he's creepy, but he's from the first game.
And while I was fumbling my way through the payment,
He said that the girl with blue hair passenger seat ran out. So it was...
Mame did?
So she got out of the car first.
naturally I was quite flustered by this rowdy display. And so I continued to fumble for 3, 4, no, perhaps even 5 minutes or so. I somehow managed to process the payment, but I was still quite bothered. I returned the credit card, but in my haste, I completely forgot to hand over the receipt.
What were the other 3 in the back seat doing during all that?
They were waiting the entire time. The card was Kizzy's. But she was sitting on the far left seat, so Shoma and I didn't get out.
Well, now that that's settled, I will be off. If you'll excuse me.
How fascinating. Sammy, you got out first.
I see. No one saw anything.
She seems very shook up. We should let her be for now.
I already saw Kameji's corpse. She must be in shock. No state to talk.
Ryuki, you should...
Oh, Kizuna. Mei went into the studio by herself?
Yes. Kizzy, Shoma, and I went into the studio together. Mame was already inside.
What is it, Ryuki? Does something bother you about that?
No, it's nothing. Tama, have you contacted Abyss and HQ?
Way ahead of you. The investigation team should arrive soon. I've also arranged for a counselor.
Okay, that's good.
All 4 of them are in a really bad mental state.
Shoma?
Are you okay? Shoma, wait!
Don't just stand there, Ryuki!
Quick, after him!
Go after him!
Right.
By the time I ran out of the studio, Shoma was already gone. The other 3 must have decided to split up because they scattered in different directions. Probably better search the wider area and got in my car, but...
I don't see him anywhere. No response on his phone, and his GPS is off. Where did you go, Shoma?
We had to find him after he stormed out like that. Who knows what he'll do in this state. Calm down, Ryuki. Think about where Shoma might go.
The roof.
Where he might go. I got it. Shoma must be there.
Okay, I'm just going to take a very quick break to just grab a bite to eat. I'll be right back. Just after this cutscene. I guess. Because I don't want to stop in the middle of action.
Shoma!
I want to wait for a bit of brief downtime.
Well, no big deal.
Yeah, we'll just wait for him to come back round.
He'll come back down if we just wait.
Oh, hey, this is a shot from the intro video. Uh-oh. This is a shot from the intro video. That Ferris wheel ain't coming back down, is it? Well known. Department store Mishitan.
Anyway, this is all a load of bull.
Okay,
Today's
No.
Valentine's Day.
keep going. Wait until I can actually pause.
What?
It's past midnight, so it's February 14th now.
Oh. But I don't really care about that right now.
How can you not care?
Yeah, what the hell, Ryuki?
More importantly, Shoma was on
Didn't you get your eye anything?
Why do you ask?
Because
Yes, he definitely went in number 2.
Yeah.
I thought so. If that's the case, he should be back soon. What? No.
Yeah,
How?
saw that.
How? We checked every one of the cars. But I don't see Shoma anywhere.
We are living in a false world created by a program. Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, we can create miracles.
It can't be. Impossible. It can't be. It can't be. I know Shoma went on that car. I saw it with my own eyes. And yet...
Oh no, it's all breaking down again.
Hold on! Don't tell me it's happening again!
And now we're back to the shrine.
Tama, do you know about this place?
You're looking a little worse for wear, Ryuki.
I heard about it from Mr. Date. This shrine worships a fruit called the Fruit of Immortality. If you eat it, you will gain eternal youth and life.
Hey Ryuki, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not well. Mentally, I mean. You haven't been for a long time now, and I think it's getting worse. You should really see somebody.
I'm fine.
You're really not, mate.
Coming to this shrine has calmed me down.
Coming here doesn't solve anything. Praying to a god or Buddha isn't going to heal your heart. Please, Ryuki.
Okay then. You want me to go to the hospital? Before I do, let me ask for one thing. Can you replay the scene from Studio Devita right now?
Ryuki.
I want to solve the HP case, no matter what. No, I have to solve it. For Komeiji. Especially now that he's...
Sheesh, really... Fine, I'll do it. But promise me that after the investigation, you'll...
Yes, I'll go get checked out.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah, I promise.
Now, close your eyes. Let's do this. So, what did you want to investigate here?
Something's been bothering me. You see that camera on the tripod that's tipped over? When we got here...
It wasn't like that.
Yeah, that got knocked over
Why did it
during.
fall over?
Could it have been terror?
But why?
I don't understand why, but it could only have been him.
No, that's not true. There's another person that could
Yeah,
have
it could have
tipped
been Mame.
When we regained consciousness, there were 4 people here. Iris, Kizuna, Mame, and Shoma. The first one to go into the studio was...
Amame. That's what Iris and Kizuna said. Are you suggesting Amame tipped over the camera?
It's entirely possible.
But why would she do that?
That's what I'm going to figure out.
It really isn't standing up.
Yeah.
Could it be the alcohol's fault? It happens all the time. Don't worry about it.
What are you talking about?
That's tripped over. Objects other than the camera are tripped over. Thermal! Oh, shit. Be right back. There we go.
Please don't even say it.
Would you prefer the word moist?
A little bit.
I think there was hot water in the kettle. It must have been in keep warm mode. That must have fell and...
So that's led to footprints.
Footprints from the water. Seeing that it's still warm, the prints couldn't be more than a few minutes old by the time this data was gathered.
So right before we regained consciousness?
Yeah,
Can you tell me whose prints they are?
judging from the shape and size, absolutely Amame's.
Interesting.
The prints lead to the door over there.
The door on the west side. The door on the west side of the building is locked. I don't think we can open it from this side.
Are there any other exits?
The only other door is the door to the east, the one we entered from.
So, east and west. Just the 2 exits.
So maybe she entered, saw us, and then maybe the west door was also like locked behind her, and she had to leave through the east. Maybe.
The door on the east side.
The door we entered from. What's the estimated time of death?
Roughly an hour and a half ago. Based on the time the body was discovered, of course.
So roughly 10 p.m., February 13th. We woke up here around 11:30 p.m.
Interesting.
The kettle is on the floor.
Must have fallen off the table.
I wonder how it fell.
Someone did a pile driver on it. Either that or it was bumped or something.
Right, that's everything. Rope.
It's the rope that had you in the tortoiseshell bondage position.
Ooh, kinky.
Tortoiseshell? No, that's not true.
Oh? Was it a crab tie?
No. No crabs, no tortoises, no shrimp, nothing. Anyway, look at the rope. There's a fake nail.
It matches what Amame had on.
Did Mame do it?
Okay, it looks like we're pretty much done investigating here. I think I can make one conclusion.
Oh? Care to share what that is?
First, think about what Mame did when she first entered the studio.
When I first entered the studio, she must have came to the
Judging
rope.
from the trail, I think she came to me first. She couldn't have come to me after stepping in the warm water, because if she did, it would have left prints.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that's when a bit of her nail broke and stuck to the rope. But then, something happened that stopped her.
Something.
I'll tell you later. Anyway, she stopped trying to untie me.
Where did she go from there?
Oh, maybe the camera fell over and that got her attention?
Here. Mame must have been in a hurry. She tipped over the camera by accident.
And then what?
She came here next. Mame
And then
ran into the table,
exited the west
caused
door?
the kettle to fall, and the hot water spilled on the floor.
And then?
Well, they stopped right in front of the western door. But the door was locked and it didn't open, so she couldn't get out. And then... Tama, do you have any ideas? Why Mame stopped trying to untie me?
I sure do. But continue. I want to hear what you're thinking.
Okay, here's my answer. It's simple, actually. I think Mame saw Terror enter the studio. While she was untying me, Terror came across the scene.
Oh! He entered through the east door, pushing in the body, and Mame then fled through the west.
They ran over to her to try to take her out. That's why the body was left in such an unnatural position.
I see. We're on the same page.
Because I mean, all the bodies have been left in unnatural positions, but none of them on like a trolley in a body bag.
There are still some question marks, but... Well, putting that thread aside for now, shall we get started?
Start what?
Filming, duh.
Again?
You got a problem? So, are you ready?
No.
Okay, here we go.
I said no.
Ready? Action! I'm going to cast you as a Mame. Recreate her movements. Let's start with when she first ran into the studio.
Her first move was...
Wait, so who's playing me?
Oh no! Mr. Ryuki is tied up! You're a really shitty actor.
Oh, my lip sync's broken. Hang on. Yeah, it's just going by itself now. I'll just quickly fix that. Hang on.
Well, what did you expect?
Ryuki! Mr. Ryuki! Mr. Ryuki! Snap out of it! This is when her nail fell off.
Mame tried to untie the rope and...
That's when Terra ran into her.
Since Terror is blocked from the east door, she can't go that way. So she tried to run to the other door.
Okay, let's see your best performance.
Come on, let's see.
God.
Why do you make me do this?
Okay, go on, run away.
And then run into the table, and that drops the kettle, and she discovers the west door is completely locked.
Yeah, so then what happens?
Cut! You were doing so well.
It's either the door wasn't locked, or...
Anyway, she was cornered and... What happened after that? This is what I was trying to get at earlier. And one more thing. When you asked Amame if she saw the culprit, she shook her head. Why did she lie?
Hey, Tama, you collected all the data in this studio, right? Including X-ray?
Yeah?
In that case...
What are you thinking? Whoa!
I knew it.
What? Terror?
I think so.
So when we regained consciousness, they were in the studio?
That must be the case. Wait, you didn't notice, Tama? I thought you had X-ray vision.
I thought it was part of the set.
Anyway, they have a gun?
Yeah, a 50 caliber automatic handgun. That could do some real damage.
Oh, they must have been threatening her from behind the set.
This next bit is just speculation, but... Terror headed to the western door and cornered Mame. But then must have heard footsteps coming from the other door. Iris, Kizuna, and Shoma. Of course, Terror probably had no idea who they were. Terror must have said something like,
Don't tell them I'm here. If you do, I'll shoot you.
then they hid in the set, since their only escape route was cut off.
That's why Amame lied. She couldn't have said anything with Terror threatening her.
Probably.
Oh no, Amame might be in danger.
What a shame. Terror was right there, but we couldn't get them.
There was nothing we could have done. Shoma was the top priority.
Anyway, there's only one thing we need to do. Let's find Mame. She saw Terror in person. She's a key witness now. Maybe she has some information. Something about Terror we don't know. Maybe a voice or how they walk. Hey, Tama. Where is Mame?
I don't know. Her
What?
smartphone is either off or somewhere with no reception.
Oh, that's not good. I asked Tama to call Kizuna, Iris, and Gen. Ask if they knew where Mame was. One of them picked up.
Hold on a second. What about your promise?
Fine, I'll get checked. And I want to talk to Shoma. He's at home now, right?
No. At least that's what Thomas said before I came to the shrine. I have no idea how Shoma was able to get out the Ferris wheel. Okay, so he is. I don't know if it's related to all this, but I had a strong desire to find out.
So we have 3 objectives. Finding Amame, getting checked up at the hospital, and meeting with Shoma, right?
Yeah.
Fine, I'll tag along. Not to mention today is special for partners. Valentine's Day.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me? Anyway, let's get going.
Oh, hey Alex, I'm doing pretty good. How are you? It's been a bit of a Scruffed stream so far. I've had a few technical errors, but things seem to be going okay now. Central Hospital. Let's get checked out first. Oh dear.
I'm glad we had an open room for you. It's quiet here. You should be able to relax and focus on your treatment.
Treatment?
Oh, you don't have to worry about the paperwork for your stay here. We'll handle everything.
Wait, what just happened?
Hold on. My stay here? What are you talking about?
You don't remember?
Remember what?
This is troubling. My name is Hanayo Nasu. I'm a nurse at this hospital. I used to go by a different name.
You got married?
No, the opposite. I got a divorce.
Aww.
So I'm going back to my maiden name.
Yeah. Hey, cool. Enjoy Persona 4 Arena. Ultimax. It's got a pretty nice story. And yeah, struffing it is part of the tradition, isn't it? Nah, so the nurse and the Yakuza didn't work out from the last game.
It's been a few hours since you arrived.
A few hours? Impossible.
Mr. Ryuki, do you remember getting a checkup? I'm sure the doctor would have told you everything.
No, I have no idea.
I see. Then I'm afraid I'll have to be the bearer of bad news. Mr. Ryuki, you have what we call cognitive dysfunction. Sometimes you'll forget what time it is or where you are, even lose track of the people around you. It's all part of your condition. In addition to that, we believe that you have a short-term memory disorder.
Oh, that's gonna get in the way of detectiving.
Tama, is this true?
Yes, it is.
This is difficult for me to say, but your condition is very serious. We need to begin treatment immediately. I'm going to get the files. I'll be right back, so please wait here. Excuse me.
Okay, I went to the hospital like I promised. Now let's get going, Tama.
Come on.
What are you talking about? That nurse told you that you need to stay here.
I don't have time for that. I need to solve this case.
I think we're reaching the end of this route soon.
Please, Tama. Just 3 more days.
I refuse.
Fine, just 1 day. 24 hours is all I ask. Please let me do this. Please. I'll give you some chocolate later.
Are you joking? You know I can't eat chocolate.
No, I mean like emotional chocolate.
Go on.
Fine. But you're only getting 24 hours. Not a second longer.
Thanks, Tama.
Okay, so now we need to see. Oh no, Lex, I think we're just reaching the end of this route that we're doing. There's lots of routes of this game. So like we're like I don't know, maybe less than a fifth done.
Hey, Ryuki, what's up?
I wanted to ask you something.
Again, hang on. open up the flowchart. As we can see, we are here, but this is the story branch we've been going on. Like, see, at this point, there is a different story branch we could have gone on. And there's a different story branch all the way back here that would lead to an entirely different plot line. Because we're on the Ryuki plot lines right now. And this plot line would presumably be in the future. And you would need both of them to like get the true ending. And stuff like that.
You're talking about a Mame Doi? Tessa's friend?
So you know her?
Of course. I know everything about Tessa.
I know, it's very interesting.
So what about Mame?
She might have some valuable information about the case.
The first one was one of my favourites, and I'm really enjoying the sequel. It's more of what I liked.
I'm trying to find her. Do you happen to know where she is?
Sorry, I got no idea.
I see.
Do you have anything on the half-body case, Moma?
Why are you even asking me?
Yakuza have connections all throughout the underworld. So I thought you might know something. Anything would help. Rumors, anything.
Rumors, huh? So our parent group, the Ujisaki, there's this higher up that's connected to knives. I did hear something from him. The president of Knives Japan, Tokiko Shigure. She was in a relationship with the head of Horodori Institute, Chikara Horodori.
Oh, interesting.
What?
Of course, this isn't recent. We're talking decades ago.
Oh, it's well, there are a lot of characters from the first game that have come back and are referenced a lot. But basically, at the start of the game, they ask you a bit of a question. And if you haven't played the first game yet, it will remove anything that would spoil the end of the first game from this game. So you can play them in either order. But chronologically, it is a kind of direct sequel. But you can play it first if you really want.
Back then, Tokiko wasn't even the boss. She was just some grunt at knives. But Chikara, on the other hand, was pretty high up the ladder at knives. Use this newfound power.
I haven't been paying attention to the scrolling at the top of the screen. What's going on about the Eye of Providence?
Back when she was in her 20s, I heard she was a hottie.
I mean, she's kinda hot now.
But like I said, she was young and naive. Chikara basically tricked her. He was married at the time, even had kids. Tokiko was his mistress. Real secret relationship type shit.
Ooh. Alright, that's interesting, but they're going on about the Boy Scouts now.
Yeah, that's all I know about that. But I do have some more dirt on Chikara.
Tell me more.
This was also decades ago, but...
They assassinated Scrolling at the top. They got assassinated.
Chikara went to child service agencies all over Japan and got something from them.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. It's on sale on the Nintendo eShop, I think. Although that might just be this one.
What?
DNA samples. He said it's for DNA treatment or something. But I don't buy it. My guess is he was doing something shady. Horodori Institute was real sketchy back then.
I mean, it's kind of sketchy now.
Tokiko and Chikara in an illegitimate relationship.
And Chikara getting kids' DNA. Let's figure it out later.
Maybe Gen is his son.
We still need to find Mame.
Hey! Don't get in the kotatsu without permission.
I'll do what I want, Shoma.
It's cold out, and I'm cold.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to ask a few things. But before that, Shoma... No, never mind. Don't worry about it.
I decided not to ask him about what happened at the studio. It'd be cruel to remind him, not to mention I didn't want him running off again. Probably best to avoid talking about Komeiji and the investigation from the cops. I wanted to ask about... How did you get out of that Ferris wheel?
Huh? What are you talking about?
The Ferris wheel at Misatan.
I didn't go to Misatan.
What? That's impossible. I definitely saw you get on the Ferris wheel.
Maybe you saw my doppelganger? Or maybe... my clone.
Your clone? No, I don't think so. I mean, we may have the technology for it, but I've never heard of any human clones. Not to mention, it's forbidden by law.
The law doesn't mean anything. Not to a psycho like Chikara.
That's a good point. He probably would clone someone just for the shit of it.
What do you mean?
Yeah, they're researching cloning. So maybe they secretly made my clone.
Impossible.
I'm just kidding. Well...
Yeah, because wouldn't your clone be like a baby?
Horidori Institute researching cloning. Just about cloning me.
How do you explain the Ferris wheel then?
Maybe you were seeing things.
Seeing things?
Maybe you got the TC Purge.
The what?
Purge? What is that?
Last year, they invented a way to edit genomes called Purge.
Oh yeah, that.
Purge was developed by Horidori Institute. TC Purge is kind of like a virus. People at Horidori Institute called it the organic nanomachine. It acts kind of the way a virus does. When it enters the body, it latches onto bacteria, and a protein complex called CRISPR-Cas-beta is made.
Okay.
CRISPR-Cas-beta can cut, move, and detach certain DNA nucleotide sequences. When it enters the brain, it can even overwrite the DNA structure inside neurons.
That sounds... Oh, it can mess with your mind.
It can make you see things, make you dance. It makes you do weird things over and over.
Could it make you, say, speak a foreign language?
And on top of that, TC Purge multiplies in the body. It takes over the multiplication functions of bacteria and makes copies of itself. And it can be passed to other people with your breath.
Shoma, how do you know all this?
Well, there's just some stuff.
You know, on the internet. Stuff.
Shoma, you still haven't told me why you lied.
Lied?
About the code for BATS 490. That wasn't referring to Horidori Institute, but you said it was.
Sheesh, can you just let it go? I didn't solve the code.
I'm sorry, Shoma. This might be hard for you, but can you tell me about Komeiji? Komeiji picked something up at the rooftop amusement park in Misatan. Something that is meaningful or significant to terror.
Give it back, you'll be rewarded.
You didn't tell me what it was. I thought you might know something.
Sorry, but I have no clue.
I see.
But is there anything your dad brought back with him at any point?
Yeah?
Do you know where she is?
I have no idea.
That's not helpful.
Ryuki, we can hold off on Horidori Institute. We need to prioritize.
Yeah, we need to find Mame.
maybe... Maybe she's with Gen again?
Amame.
Yeah, have you seen her?
She was here earlier.
Ah,
Really?
She left pretty quick, though.
damn. Well, where'd she go?
I was so busy today. We're expecting a lot of customers, so I have a lot of prep to do.
Why are you expecting a rush?
You know about what happened in Shinjuku yesterday?
No?
We're actually pretty close to there.
What do you mean?
You haven't heard? Someone shot off a rocket. Luckily, there weren't any casualties. So anyway, there's tons of people around here now. I thought some of them might stop by here.
And is that it?
It's Valentine's Day today, isn't it? Well, she brought some chocolate.
Aww.
Chocolate?
Yeah, why? Is something wrong?
I mean, she's a little young for you, Gen, surely. Amy saw Terra at the studio. Right after that, she saw Komeji's body. But she still bought Gen chocolate?
She said she was headed to Iris's house.
The Sagan household, huh?
Thanks. I've been trying to get a hold of her, but...
Her phone is out of battery. She told me earlier.
I see.
Why are you looking for Amame?
Gen and Mame are close. I can't tell him there's reason to believe Mame ran into Terra. Don't want him to worry about her. I'd play it off.
Well, you see...
I tried calling Iris, but still no dice.
We should just head to the Sagan household.
Yeah, good idea.
Is this where Date's hanging out?
I'm sorry. I think you're just one step behind. Mame was here.
Ow.
She left with Iris to go somewhere.
I see.
Do you know where they went?
I'm not sure. They didn't tell me where they were going.
Date and Tomi had a deep relationship. I know that.
Why do you ask?
Well,
I haven't seen Date in a while. I've been waiting for him, but
I'm sorry to ask such a delicate question.
no, it's okay.
I'm just saying, come on Date, pull it together.
Anything off about them?
Like a state of shock or panic, maybe?
Let me think. Iris seemed normal. But I do recall Mame seemed troubled. She didn't say a word while she was here. Like her head was somewhere else. While Iris was preparing to leave, she just stared off into the distance.
Sorry to have wasted your time.
There's no such thing as wasting time when you're investigating. Even the most insignificant piece of information could be relevant.
Ryuki, I've never seen you so positive.
Maybe you're a good influence on me. Let's get going. We need to find Mame.
Okay, Marble or Yogami? Marble. We'll check that. What have you got for us, Mama?
Welcome! We aren't open yet, though. I've got something for you, Ryuki.
What?
Oh, it's Valentine's Day, of course.
It's hard, and it'll leave a mess all over your hands.
It's chocolate.
I know exactly what Mom was talking about.
It's chocolate!
That's what I was going to say!
It's Valentine's Day. I wanted all my customers to get some.
Oh, well, thank you. I ain't saying that out loud.
Thanks for the chocolate. I appreciate it.
Jekyll and Hyde Scotch. That's nice.
Don't thank me, honey. Just don't forget to get me something on White Day.
What do you want?
Well, you can return the favor.
Meaning?
Something hard that will leave a mess all over my hands.
Chocolate, got it.
I don't follow. Did she get into trouble?
She might be.
She may have come into contact with terror. She might have valuable information.
Well, okay then. Let's ask the Big Milky Balls.
Could you call them something else?
Oh, mighty balls, who has the softest, bounciest skin in all the land? That is Mama, of course. That's right. Oh, you know it.
Who gives a shit?
I agree.
Now, serious mode this time. Oh, balls, the great and powerful, please find someone for me. Her name is Amame Doi. Where is she right now?
You should go to the Nice Japan branch. You should gain some valuable information there.
That's a bit spooky.
How was it?
Thanks, that was helpful. The Nice Japan branch.
Are you going to take her seriously?
Well, we don't have any other leads.
Not necessarily, but it won't hurt to check, right?
Wait, anything about the half-body case?
Information, huh? Oh, I saw something online. There's this creepy video going around. Do you know about it?
Are you talking about
Probably.
the Nirvana trial?
No, not that one. There's another one. It was released at midnight. It's called Nirvana X.
X?
That's right.
Ryuki, I looked it up. Once again, the original uploader is anonymous.
Okay, what are we going to see this time?
I thought it might have something to do with the HB case.
Mama, did you watch the video?
Yeah, I have it saved on my smartphone. Wanna see?
No, Ryuki, don't do it. Something bad might happen again.
The ViewCube video that have been released so far have not included anything that would induce a subliminal effect. But that doesn't mean they're safe. There is a possibility that there was a special production technique that only works on people like Ryuki, who have suffered some kind of trauma. Subliminal effect is a phenomenon in which a stimulus is given below the threshold of human perception, causing unconscious desires and emotions to arise in the person. Yes.
Mama, please.
Ryuki!
Okay then. I'm going to stream it on the screen over there. It's probably better to watch it on a bigger screen.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Clickety-click.
It's breaking apart. The door. Rainbow Road. Elephants again. Wait. 21512 DDD.
What did I tell you?
Oh, reality isn't breaking down.
I warned you!
Huh? I think I'm okay.
Hey, nothing happened.
Yeah. Don't scare me like that.
That was weird.
Judging by the name, it's gotta have something to do with the...
Maybe that's a fake one.
The incidents at Shinjuku might be related too.
You mean the rocket that went off?
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, I think that was like a test run for the initiative. But we don't know anything for sure. Where the actual show will happen, who's behind it and why. We don't know any of the details.
We do have a clue as to when, though. The Nirvana X video. There were 2 codes on there. One of them was 21512.
Oh, those are zeros. The 21st of the 5th. 1200?
I think it's a date and a time.
That makes more sense.
February 15, 12 p.m.
Yeah, noon tomorrow.
The date and time when the Nirvana initiative will begin.
There's not much time.
What about the letters?
Not sure about that one.
TCFG GD AE IG AHE. I've got nothing.
The numbers represented a time and date, so I'm guessing those refer a location.
A location?
Maybe an acronym?
Let's get a move on.
Nayax Japan. What's here?
It was 2 days ago that Tokiko's body was found here. The investigation is still ongoing.
So, what are you planning on doing here?
Good question.
I didn't come here expecting to find Mame.
You should go to the Nice Japan branch. You should gain some valuable information there.
What valuable information could be here?
I don't know, but let's look around.
You, Inspector, what's your name?
So that's how it's gonna be. Well, I suppose it's not that bad. Is this getting a little too scripted? If it's what the people want. Anyway, my name is...
Kagami!
That's my line! The body is long gone. The autopsy. It really is a shame. She was killed right before her birthday.
Really?
Tokiko's birthday is February 15th. There was a huge party planned for her here. It really is such a shame.
That's odd.
Huh? Did you forget already? Fine. My name is Kagami.
Oh, Mame?
Do you know this girl? Her name is Amame Doi.
Oh, I know her. She's a mermaid at Sunfish Pocket.
That's true, but how do you know that?
Yeah, how do you know that?
Well, I've been there a few times. I wanted to investigate the day-to-day lives of young women.
As an inspector?
I need to know what's in. It's an important part of being an inspector.
That's a tough sell.
Do you know where she is now?
No, I wouldn't know. I can tell you that she isn't working right now, though. I heard from another girl that she hasn't been feeling well recently.
Right. It's unlikely that she'd be at Sunfish Pocket. Mame saw Terror at the studio. And right after that, she saw Komeji's body. It's unlikely she'd be at work with all that going on.
The image of Amame that appeared on Ryuki's hand, that's a hologram. Shot out of my left eye. How cool am I? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Nicest symbol. Hey Kagami, what's your name?
Ka. K-A. Ga. G-A. Me. M-I. This has become a difficult situation. There are many factors to consider, taking into account probability and all. Well, what dating app should I use?
That was a weird thing, Kagami. Hey, what's your name? Already know his name. I don't think I need to ask again. Pretty sure I know his name. I probably don't need to ask. His name, what was it again?
Very well. Mr. Ryuki, you can give me a nickname. That way, you won't forget.
Okay, how about Kagami?
A nickname, huh? Something easy to remember would be good, right?
Exactly.
How about Kagami? That's an easy nickname to remember.
Why me?
I love the skag. Evidence marker. A laptop. Very well made office desk. Detective.
Who?
This girl.
No, I don't know where she is.
I see.
Big window.
Hmm? You talking about the underground cathedral? It's off limits right now. There's concerns that it might collapse.
No, that's bad.
So you don't know about the box?
The box?
There was a box there with a strange-looking device. Tama, can you show the image?
Sorry, I don't have it.
What?
What?
Ryuki, when you went to the cathedral, you fell off the bridge, remember? The impact caused me to lose some of my memory. I was only able to recover up to finding Tokiko's body in the president's office.
No backups?
Because it was so deep underground, there was no signal down there.
Come to think of it, there were some network problems.
Exactly. So I couldn't upload the data to the cloud.
Damn.
It's not a lead or anything, but it is interesting.
What is?
It's gonna take some time to prepare. I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Oh, come on, give me a preview.
Ryuki, I'm ready.
Well, that was fast.
That's what I mentioned to you earlier.
Oh, please go ahead.
Look at that pond over there.
Is that?
It's Tokiko's hologram. Her laptop was in the desk. There was a program running. This. I think it's some software aimed at these cultists. Needless to say, it's just an image, so she can't really interact with you. But she does talk. Lectures, even. If you give her a topic, she'll give some pre-recorded response. You can choose from 4. Moksha, gain. Form is emptiness, and the allegory of the cave. There's other data in there too somewhere, but it'll take time to get at.
Well, those are all heavy topics. Okay, tell me about the game.
This world is a simulation. Thus, its creator must have created with intention. This intention we can never know for certain, but we can surmise and we can estimate. Imagine you attempt an action, but that action is prevented by something incomprehensible to you. It is reasonable to assume that action was something not considered by the creator. Contrarily, if you attempt an action and feel yourself compelled by some otherworldly force, it is probably something the creator did expect. Like rats trapped in a maze. Go in the wrong direction and receive a shock. Go in the right direction and receive a prize. Considering this, perhaps this simulation is actually a game. A game about escaping this inscrutable maze. Can you win this game? The creator probably wants you to.
Well, that's very, very heavy.
The allegory of the cave.
Tell me about Plato's cave.
First told by Plato, the ancient Greek philosopher. There are prisoners imprisoned in a dark cave. These prisoners have never witnessed the outside world. All they can see are shadows projected on the walls in front of them. Merely the shadows of grass and trees, flocks of birds. Even families of deer would be shown from time to time. But the prisoners who have never seen the outside world believe these shadows to be the truth, reality they do not doubt or question. One day, one of the prisoners unchains themselves and escapes the cave. They see real grass, real trees, real flocks of birds, and real deer. At that time, they saw the world as it truly is. Overwhelmed with emotion, they head back to the cave to tell the other prisoners of their discovery.
Everything we've seen until now have been shadows, false images. The outside world is completely different.
None of the other prisoners believe the escapee. Have they gone insane? They laugh. Do you understand this allegory? The escapee was enlightened with the truth and reached moksha. So what about you? Do you plan to live your days chained in a cave, scraping by a living in a world of falsehood and fraud? Or do you plan to join us? The decision needs to be made. Please demonstrate your determination.
Okay, what's moksha?
Moksha, or enlightenment. One is only truly free when free from all desires. But this state of mind is not something that can be easily defined or described in words. It is implicit knowledge. It is not something you can understand without experiencing it for yourself. Imagine, for example, someone who has never seen the color red. It is impossible to explain to that person what the color red is.
Ah, yeah, I know that kind of thinking.
You can't truly understand the redness of the color red until you experience it. Moksha is similar in this way. So how can you reach moksha? Among Hindu followers are those known as the sadhu. They follow a strict spiritual path of penance in an attempt to reach moksha. For example, one may stand on just one leg for decades, or try to roll across the entire Indo-Chinese continent. One may live on a bed of nails. Another might strike his head upon a pillar thousands of times. Among Buddhists, there are the ascetics. They perform a 1,000-day circumambulation, walking 30 miles a day around steep mountains.
Oh, that sounds rough.
And they chant the mantras without pausing to eat, drink, or even sleep for 9 whole days. It is said that the founder of Zen Buddhism, the monk Bodhidharma, sat cross-legged facing a wall without rest for 9 years straight. But how do all these things achieve moksha? Is it because pain and penance cause your desires and thoughts to dull and disappear? That may be part of it. Or is it perhaps the state of nothingness that comes over you upon achieving these feats? One may come to the conclusion that desires themselves are illusory. Nyes has a slightly different interpretation. Do you know how a debugger finds bugs in games?
Yes, I do. I've had to do it a few times.
They try to run into walls over and over and over again.
Collision testing is a bitch.
They go to places that normal players won't go, or leave the game on for days.
Gotta make sure it won't break down if you accidentally leave it on.
They do things that normal players don't do. Unpredictable actions that the programmers failed to anticipate. That is how bugs that weren't even considered in the planning stages are found.
You know, it's not my fault if you run over this one specific patch of ground at a facing precisely northwest, you clip out the map. That's not my fault.
Does this remind you of anything? Hitting your head on a pillar 1,000 times. Sitting toward a wall for 9 years. What if these actions were not anticipated by the Creator? What if these actions uncovered bugs in the real world?
So we're in a simulation that topped out on bug testing.
In other words, these practitioners
How terrifying.
are trying to find the seams. Find them and achieve enlightenment. Learn the secret of this world. The truth. And so we believe that moksha is this journey.
What about formless emptiness?
Emptiness is form. So reads the doctrines in Buddhist scriptures. Emptiness is not separate from form. Form is not separate from emptiness. Whatever is form is emptiness. Whatever is emptiness is form. Emptiness is sometimes translated as void or nothingness. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form.
Oh, no, it's not quite that house. It is a very similar kind of fancy office, and welcome to the stream, Jadis Taberis? Taberis? I'm sorry, I'm probably butchering that.
Everything in this world is false.
But yeah, it's like, it's a stereotypical fancy rich person office. It's got a very cool water feature. You know, it's what you'd expect a Bond villain to have.
All is false. Buddha is truth. The first part of the quote is self-explanatory. The latter requires context. Buddha, in this instance, is being used as a substitute for the general concept of enlightenment, Bodhi, Satori.
She is still going on about Buddha.
The sole truth of this world is enlightenment.
Okay.
Everything else is a falsehood.
I'll just leave that on auto. So, a bunch of people, they've been murdered, and half their bodies have been found. Just half. Half is missing. And we are investigating that.
Was his being
like, this person who is a hologram talking to us, we found half of her body on her desk. And we don't know where the other half is.
have had similar thoughts. These same questions have been...
And also, reality is breaking down at the seams. We dive into people's minds to look at their subconscious to try and uncover mysteries. It's all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, it's a very good game. I do recommend it.
Didn't help much though.
It's also it's a bit like a visual novel. There's different routes you can take, and that will influence the investigation because different people might live, different people might die. You'll uncover different truths, and there's a true ending.
This information might come in handy later.
If you say so.
Anyway, there was no information on Amame.
Oh yeah, also right now we're trying to find someone who might have seen the serial killer.
Let's go somewhere else.
So we're just kind of retracing all our steps to try and find her. Going to all like the major locations. And this park's the last place we have to check. It's also been checkable from the start, so she's probably not here.
Doesn't look like Amame is here.
But wait, Leon is.
Yeah? Oh yeah. Why is he here again?
Obsessed with Kizuna. And Kizuna is Amame's friend.
Yeah, he might know where Mame is.
Or he might know where Kizuna is, and Kizuna might know.
Let's ask.
So maybe all of them have ran off together.
Oh, you again. What's up?
Do you know a girl named Amame Doi?
Oh, Kizzy's friend. Of course I know her.
Do you know where she is?
Yeah, I do. Where? Where is she?
I saw her earlier.
Where? I don't know.
Helpful as ever.
Give me 100,000 yen and I'll think about it. You can't be serious. I'm low on cash. Come on, Ryuki.
Yeah, just pay him.
Fine.
We don't have time for this.
Leon, do you have a 500 yen coin? Yeah, I do. I'm going to look away, and you put it in one of your hands. If I can guess which hand it's in, tell me for free.
Ah.
And if you're wrong, I'll pay you.
I know what we're gonna do.
All right, sounds good to me. Let's do this. Don't peek.
Little does he know, we have X-ray vision.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh yeah, another thing, we also have robot eyes.
Guess, which hand is it in?
Scan both his hands and yeah, it would come in handy, although probably not as much. I mean, how many skeletons do you need to look at on a daily basis?
Left hand, huh? Are you sure?
Wait, hang on. Because he's looking at... yeah, his left hand.
Darn it! See? How did you know? Super.
Magic.
Ugh, damn. Well, fine. I did make a promise. I saw Mame at Iowan.
Have we been there?
That's the child services.
Oh, there.
Luigi Chieda. Kizuna's father.
It's Valentine's Day today, right? We promised to meet up tonight. But I couldn't wait any longer. I want to see Kizzy right now! I don't need to talk to her. Seeing her from afar is enough.
Ian, you need to get help.
So that's why I went to Iowan.
It's kind of like wanting to watch porn before going to happy ending places.
I don't think this is anything like that. Mame was there.
I think it might actually be a bit like that.
Mame, Kizzy, and Iris were talking. They had real serious looks on their faces. I couldn't barge into their conversation, so I left without saying anything. They were discussing something serious then.
These three saw Komeji's body at Studio De Vita. Maybe they were talking about that.
Why are you even looking for Mame? Well, you see... Wait, is Mame a suspect in the HB case?
No, she's not a suspect.
No, that definitely couldn't be it. Oh, actually, 4 days ago, on the 10th of February, I saw Mame then too, in front of Horodori Institute.
Wait, you did?
She didn't notice me though. Anyway, Mame headed into Horodori Institute by herself. What business does she have at the research facility? That's what I was thinking to myself. I saw another person follow her in right after. It was Tokiko Shigure, president of NICE Japan.
Well, that's... huh.
I know what you're thinking. Why would you think she's suspect just because of that, right? Well, you're right. I don't even know if Mame and Tokiko saw each other in there anyway.
So that's about... yeah, that's about when she died, I think.
Not to mention Tokiko was killed 2 days ago, on the night of the 12th. So maybe it's got nothing to do with it. Nah, it probably doesn't.
No, wait, that's not when Tokiko died. That's when Chikara died.
But for whatever reason, it caught my attention. A date? I guess it was a date. Because it was Valentine's Day. Yeah? Why do you ask? Nothing. Just...
Shizuna saw Komeji's body, and then she went on a date with Lien? Maybe she had an ulterior motive. What are you drinking?
Thought I told you that before. It's Alfrey. Non-alcoholic beer. Did you buy that? Of course I did!
Okay, maybe it's true that I did steal a lot before. I know it's nothing to brag about, but they did call me the Master of Unlocking. Ugh, but that's all in the past.
Did you always steal by yourself?
It depended on what needed stealing. Sometimes I went alone, sometimes in pairs. If it was a big target, like some mansion in the boonies, I'd go with a team of 5 or 6 guys. The leader of the group was a Kumakura. You know them, right?
Yeah. Wait, do you know Moma?
That's how I met Moma, the chairman of the Kumakuras. I was usually partnered with Quartz. They were kinda like a bodyguard. Helped me out whenever I got in a sticky situation.
I haven't heard of Quartz. Who's that?
Why am I even telling you all this? I think I've said too much. Please forget it. It's all in the past. Like I said.
Yeah, so we're still no closer to Amame.
Alright, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna see Kizzy tonight. I need to head to the beauty salon first.
Beauty salon?
Anyway, adios!
Why was Mame at Horodori Institute?
4 days ago.
It's interesting that Tokiko was behind her as well. Horodori Institute.
Maybe we should go back there.
I remember.
The goal was to get inside the hidden room inside Horodori Institute.
Because right now we've had 3 different big things happen there.
We totally put that on hold. We need to go search that hidden room. But going now would be pointless. If it's a hidden room, it's gotta be a secret and locked up tight. They're not just gonna let us in there.
Anyway, we should focus on the task at hand. Find Amame.
Yeah. Leon said he saw her at Iowan.
Is she here? Lara and I headed to Iowa to find Mame. She was nowhere to be seen. Neither was Kizno or Iris, who was supposedly with her. I asked the worker if they saw the 3 girls. They answered, I saw them here before, but that was a while ago.
Well, we tried. Let's go.
No, wait. That person over there.
That's...
Excuse me!
That's... Why are you hanging out at an orphanage? Quickly, wink her. Before she runs off.
If I don't...
Your mask is upside down.
It's the opposite.
What?
The body is the opposite. How does that mean?
I forgot to put mothballs in the dresser.
Okay. And are you gonna have something else for while you're barefoot?
Rats don't wear shoes.
But you're not a rat.
Squeak, squeak.
Are you really a rat?
Or, go again?
Okay. Please give me a straightforward answer. What are you doing here?
Breath. Where is it? Where is the main event taking place?
Main event?
There she goes.
Yeah, well.
What was she talking about?
Maybe a Halloween event or something?
Oh, maybe the whole Nirvana event thing.
Wrong season for that.
Maybe she was talking about that one thing.
What?
Don't make me say it. You know what I mean.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't get any answers. Absolutely don't.
There's no point in paying further attention to her. We should head to...
a different spot.
Like if we just shoot her, we can't get any information out of her. She clearly knows something about what's going on. After that, we searched all over the city to look for Mame. Ultimately, we couldn't find her.
The sun is setting. Let's give up on finding a Mame for now.
No, not yet. There's one more place I want to go. I didn't mention it before now because...
I mean, that's kind of hard.
I thought...
Besides, it's not a crime about being creepy and kind of,
it would be a long shot.
you know, suspicious.
But maybe...
Hey, can you just cut to the chase? Where are you talking about?
The maid cafe she works at. She's at the maid cafe, Sunfish Pocket in Akiba.
Alright, I guess let's just check there. Gone everywhere else. Hopefully this time... Hopefully this won't end in a gunfight, like the last time we went to Sunfish Pocket. No, she's right there.
Mame, you were here this whole time? We were looking for you.
Sorry to interrupt, but Mame can't talk right now.
Thank you for the follow. Judeus Tiberes.
I don't really know.
Thank you very much.
She lost her voice.
She must still be struggling with what happened at the studio.
Yeah, she probably is traumatized.
Wait, Leon's here. What is he doing here?
Yeah, good question. Were you meant to be on a date?
I told you, I was going to meet Kizzy today. She wanted to meet here.
Really?
Where is Kizuna now?
I mean, I guess she does know the owner.
She told me a little bit ago that she's running late. She'll be here after she finishes shopping with Iris.
Oh, is Iris coming too?
Yeah, it was actually Iris who planned the night out. It was her idea to have a video night at the cafe.
Hang on, that doesn't sound good.
I don't really know, actually. All I know is this wasn't a solo date with me and Kizzy.
Can we look at any of the... talk to the other ones? No.
Hey, what happened at the studio?
But we have questions for you, come on.
I just want a clue. Anything at all would be helpful.
Well, maybe we should wink her.
I can't link sync now. Not enough battery.
Okay, I'll be saving that for later.
Mame, you ran into Terror at the studio, didn't you?
I'll have to be the next Somnium then.
Did they say anything to you?
Like I said, Mame can't talk right now. I thought I told you.
Why'd you go to the Institute?
4 days ago, on the 10th of February, you went to Horodori Institute, right? Leon told me.
Hey, come on!
Why did you go to Horodori Institute? Did you meet Tokiko there?
Why are you here?
That you're wearing your outfit. Are you working today?
Of course, it's Valentine's Day. There's going to be tons of customers here, and they need as many mermaids as they can get. So her manager begged her to work today.
Even though she can't talk?
She can write.
But... I don't understand what Mame could be thinking. What's going on in her head?
Why don't you ask her to write something?
Looking at her now, I don't think she'll write anything.
Well then...
Yep, time to wink.
Yeah. We should ask her heart, using the sync machine.
Oh, we'll just do that instead.